Let's do a little more Novelist, shall we? So, my hearing has actually somehow become more sensitive. I can now constantly hear the buzzing in the room where I am. So I'm trying wearing earplugs underneath the noise-canceling headphones, and so far, still kinda not enough. But the other benefit to earplugs, I was thinking, is I would be able to, oh, there's a note right there. Let me finish my sentence first. I will be able to turn the volume of these things up higher so that they will be of better quality and not just super decibel boosted. So ideally, this... Wait, how much? Should I move my mic? I missed my chance to move my mic this time. You'll just have to deal with my terrible quality voice. If I lean back farther, is it better? Home to a stunning display of natural beauty, Uchu Natural Forest is a perfect destination for hunters, wilderness enthusiasts, and weekend campers alike. One-of-a-kind rock formations provide exciting challenges for climbers, and many canyons offer scenic hiking experiences, and the swimming opportunities are many. Located less than 5 hours from Portland and less than 6 from the Central Coast. That's totally a reasonable time frame, sure. Ochocho is... Oh, I thought for sure you had 2 O's in the first one. Is a perfect for a summer getaway. For more information, request a brochure, please call the radio station. Alright, so we're thinking about it. We're thinking about the thing. Linda's thinking about the thing. That's weird. I thought this would be like Dan making plans with his boy. With his Tommy boy. Then again, might actually be relevant that, because he only ever wants to spend time with his father, you know? I don't see much time with his mother, who seems to be there for him more. So it's weird. I know that a young boy needs his father now, but... Oh, that's right, I got it. That's right, I got a ghoster. Wow, that face doesn't look too well. Doesn't look too good either.
I'm going out for a hike.
Okay, be safe.
Alright, so she's up for the nature now. Nope, it's over here. Was it in the room? Nope. Come on, get out of that. Get out of that lamp. I see what you're doing. Stop it. Don't just loiter in the lamps. What are you even doing? Oh, it's probably in the... No, it sounds like it's to my... Sounds like it's over here. It really sounds like it's over here, but it might be a floor down. I already checked the office, didn't I? And it's Tommy's room. And their bed. Are these still giving off noise? I checked these.
Okay, be safe.
I guess it's downstairs. I just don't have down hearing. I only have directional hearing. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was after.
Oh my god. We just got home and wow. Now I wish we'd had a bigger gallery. It was packed. But I guess it's like a bar. Being loud and crowded just makes people think it's cooler. What an experience.
True, isn't it?
So many people said that the promo in the paper caught their eye and stood out from the usual notices. And I've got a call with the agent Dan found scheduled on Tuesday. I don't know how I'll feel in the morning, other than hungover, but right now, I want that rush again.
This is validation. This is vindication of my decision. You know, I feel like I've done a right thing.
Get away for a bit.
But now she wants to spend some time with... Man, the stealth is so unnecessary and hindering in this. I'd be boned raw if I were... I usually reserve that visual for my personal life. I'm sorry.
How was work?
You know, can always do better.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same dinner. Oh, wait, no, it's a different week. So we got hot... Oh, right, there we go. That's a little more reasonable. It's a little less fancy pants. You got skinny meatballs. You get the boigas. Oh, burgers are good, dude. Burgers are so good. Pro tip, if you're going to make your own burgers, like from ground beef, you'll want some Worcestershire sauce, you'll want some ketchup, you'll want some oats. You gotta get oats up in there, trust me. It's so good. Not like oat powder, like cereal, like actual oats, you know? Actual flake or whatever, oats. Huh, he's usually in here for his memories. Guess it's in the bedroom. There he is. Oh, you alright, bro?
I think the rough draft was just enough to keep Paul off me a little longer. I hated sending it to him like that, but it was way better than sending nothing. At least I can prove I was working, that things
I
are
gotta
moving
help you,
forward.
Dan. I understand.
He seemed to like the ideas that were there, though of course he had a lot of feedback. Fair enough. It was a rough draft, and I can't imagine the hell it would have caught if I'd sent him an empty envelope.
Well, you see, this is still pretty validating. It's okay, but again, this was a compromise. Paul's happy enough. For now. Paul must be pacified in the near future.
How's it going?
And where's Tommy? Where's little Tommy at? Daddy said he'd be my buddy here. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to do a little thing. A nature hike together sounds like a good thing. It sounds like something you'd enjoy. I don't know if Linda wanted alone time with Dan. Wanted a piece of the Danster. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm being more or less loud or if it's more or less good, because part of having an earplug in is that you're more sensitive to the rippling in your own skull. That was really annoying.
Be careful, honey.
Yeah, little honey Tommy. Don't just go making loud noises on the. Oh, there he is. Painting the picture. What you wrote? The same picture. Again, do you think I don't notice this? Why did Daddy break his promise about the beach? Oh no! And now he wants to go on a rocket ship. Wait, what? Alright, I'm still trying to think here. Dad's gotta be a family man. He's in a decent enough position that he can take a break. Ooh.
Penny, thanks so much for your letter. It made my day. Tramer's Way came out a while ago now, so I don't get letters like this too often. Writing can be a pretty isolating profession at times, which makes it a big boost to hear that someone out there is getting something from my work. Your support means the world to me. To answer your question, I'm indeed in the midst of writing a new book. I don't have a title or a release date yet, but I'm plugging away on it slowly but surely. I plan to finish it by the end of summer, and I truly hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks again for your kind words. Dan Kaplan.
That's really nice. Look at all these little stickies. They're all so good. Jim said you'd never make it. He said you're a joke. This is an opportunity, not a burden. An idea is not dangerous. Alright. Okay. Whew, that is some pressure. Do not fear death so much, but rather the inadequate life. This is, I feel like this decision is going to have a bit more weight. Firework. You know what? That sounds like a great idea. My rocket makes it free at Booster Bay. Alright, I gotta resolve Linda's thing though. What's Linda need? Oh, it's gonna be in the bedroom. It's so creepy. I'm just picking around everyone's stuff.
I've got to stay on the book. This is my chance
I found
to
like
make something
7
people
damn
remember,
clues.
something that matters. If this one isn't good enough, there might not even be a next one. Certainly not one without all sorts of publisher strings attached. This is why we saved up enough to take the summer off. I'm out of excuses. Of course, a long weekend would be fun, but that's also the problem. How do you stay hungry when you've gotten used to weekend getaways? How do you recapture that feeling of being a broke college kid chasing a dream? How do you get back out on that limb again, scared it's gonna break, but inching out anyway? Listen to me. Wound up so tight. Maybe taking one night off might help after all.
Alright, well Dan seems to have a healthy idea for once. He wants to camp on the beach, which is something that the family can be part of. Oh, I'm gonna have to screw Tommy, I just know it. I'm so sorry, little Tommy. Also, it will ruin the balance, the point balance if I deselect. Selected the rock. Wait, no, I don't want Tommy's. I don't even know what he's trying to do. It's actually super unclear. Free at Booster Bay.
3 days.
I don't know what he actually wants. Linda, can you help me out here? I read this one. Linda was the one who was looking at going out. Oh.
Anne, what's the latest with you? I hope you're doing better than I am. I'm going a little stirred.
Alright, so you gotta get out.
Dan loves it here, but he's
Maybe
just
a
riding
camping trip!
Anywhere. I could use a change of scenery. I've walked every trail in the woods and even started a few of my own. It's great getting away from the city, but I wouldn't exactly
like
call this
camping.
roughing it. Tommy's certainly having a good time exploring the woods. Sometimes we go together, and if I'm in the studio, he knows he can play outside where I can see him, and to stay away from the cliff. Do you remember when we were kids trying to jump the creek in the woods behind the house? I think Tommy's getting into that.
Kids love danger.
Climbing trees and all that. Oops, I got a little carried away there. You probably don't need to hear about all of our
Such a
outdoor
personal
adventures.
way of
Sorry about
writing.
that.
It's nice.
Well, let me know how you're doing.
How
Love,
can you see
Linda.
oops in a letter these days? Who writes letters? What am I saying? What is this? The 60s? This actually might be the 60s though. He's writing on a typewriter, so actually probably. Visiting artist Linda Kaplan's show this week was the talk of the local art world. Hosted at the Westlake Gallery, the collection on display was striking. The artist, joined by her husband and son, was on hand to discuss her work with guests who filled the room nearly to capacity. So that's the thing.
3 days in, I'm still trying to figure out where to take the new piece. It's changing.
I
as
feel
it goes, which
overly
is always
optimistic. I
exciting
feel
at a
overall
certain
optimistic
point,
about this.
but
I'm just
this
worried
one
about
feels a little
screwing
aimless.
little Tommy again.
I keep snapping out of a daze and realizing I've been staring out the window for 5 minutes instead of working. When we first got here, I was excited to have a studio with so many windows and so much natural light, but now it feels almost like a cage. Why be this close to nature but not be...
Camping is
well,
for sure the primary thing. I'm taking
actually,
Dan's
cage
thing.
isn't the right word. This place is beautiful, and there are so many more trees than back home. I guess it's more of a reminder when it's right there the whole time, not just an idea or something for the weekend. Anyway, back to the painting. I'm not going to get anything done on it sitting here writing.
Yeah, that is your husband's job. Ooh, look at the painting's got, oh, that's actually quite nice. It's a bird. Precious bird. And it's representative of her emotions because we got firewood and we got camping. This is what we're thinking. I don't know what Booster Bay is or why you want it, and I'm so sorry, Tommy, but I'm gonna break the rule of alignment here. I gotta... Now I just gotta find the firewood. Ooh. Wait, that's the dinner, and that's... Last off of Booster Bay, here we go. Come enjoy all the excitement of Booster Bay this weekend. Have a very special discount for all the young astronauts out there. Children in the age of 12 bring their official booster. Exploring our workings of 3-model spacecraft and our efficiency yourself for precise. I don't know how you can compromise this, but apparently I can compromise camping. Dan's camping should pretty much match Linda's camping, unless he goes alone like a jerk. So I'm gonna go with Dan, and then I'm gonna sub Tommy, because you know what? He gets a freebie. I think that Tommy would really enjoy the Booster Bay, and I gotta keep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of more dedicated to balance than I should be. Wait, what? Did that toilet just light up? No, it's just me. Okay, where's the fire? Firewood will be on the down floor. There's no way there's gonna be firewood in the upper area. Probably somewhere up here. Oh, there it is. Yes, I think I'm confident that Dan's resolution is good. That gives Dan the 3-pointer. Formerly he had the 2. No, the 2-pointer, and formerly he had the 1-pointer. That brings Dan to a total of 3. So Linda's at 2. Tommy's currently at 0, but I'm gonna give Tommy a break, which will put him at 1. And then I'll have a solvable thing. I'm sorry that I'm mapping it out. This is a terrible destructive concept that I came up with to do this. Because I honestly would otherwise be inclined to help Linda out. Because they want the same thing, right? You know? Diary player bad, but
I realize now that this isn't about Roger, it's about me. I have to decide who I want to be. Marrying Roger will set so many things in motion. We'll be a well-to-do couple, safe and secure, with wonderful friends and loving families. I may slowly fade into being Roger's wife instead of Claire, but that will be society's doing, not Roger's. You love me too much to do that. What about my music?
well, do the music if you're good at it. Oh, I see.
The kind of couple lives in separate cities as soon as they get married. Decision can't be this black and white, can it? Position and safety versus a crazy pursuit alone. Is there a way to have it all? Do I even want it all? Will I ruin everything no matter what I choose?
I don't know, it sounds like marriage is... Well, I mean, it depends on your own personal opinions of it, but it seems like at this point, I think of marriage primarily utilitarian. If you love each other, you can just be engaged and that's fine. But, that's Tommy's rocket ship. No, wait, that's actually what I'm taking. What am I doing? Take Tommy's rocket ship. Take it around and go to the place and... Because otherwise that would put... Well, no, let's still put Linda at 3. So I could, in fact, do that. Now look, Tommy's so excited, and it's not that far. Everyone's thinking about it. It's like they're telling me this is the right answer. Like I was saying before... No, it doesn't matter.
Roger and I talked everything over today, and it was a mistake to speak too soon. I never should have brought up any...
Oh, okay, there he goes.
So I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind before I could help. It just came out. And maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure it was the right time to get married. Well, it might not have been the right time to get married. If you're just about to split up, you can still be engaged. So I ended up getting you anyway. Didn't matter how many times I told him I wasn't calling it off. I just had questions, but he had... all he heard was that I didn't love him anymore, which isn't true at all. It didn't matter how many times I said that either.
Oh. Roger might not be doing great. Alright, there's nothing else to screw around with. They straight up told me that, yeah, Tommy loves this. What you should do is awesome. I don't know, I heard what you should do in that. Okay, let's hope I didn't screw up. Fingers crossed. I'm actually doing the gesture. Dan put his book first and explained they simply didn't have time for a longer trip. He tried to make to them with a one-night beach camping trip where he happened to get a new idea. But not enough for laxative. By noon the next day he was back at his typewriter working with a new purpose. Why do you look so sad, Linda? What? Look at how sad they look. You don't want to go camping with your... Song was so proud of finding the free admission special Booster Bay that he couldn't understand why his parents hadn't taken him for free. Dan tried to explain the reasons, but it did little good. Alright, well, he did eventually go. Okay, so... that doesn't really feel like a compromise. It feels like I almost shot him down. Linda was disappointed they didn't go camping in a coach show, so she went on a day hike by herself just to get out of the house. What? I thought the campfire was like the Oh, well, okay, that... I should've picked Linda. I screwed up, and there's no going back, and I ruined everything. Everything sucks now. Now Linda has a sprained ankle, and I'm really disappointed in the outcome of this. Because what I have is, I have a sad Tommy despite picking his compromise. I have an injured Linda despite trying to give her something she wanted to encapsulate within... everything sucks. Everything's just awful now. Well, I'm a bad house ghost, and I guess I'm going to retire. I'm going to take this town. Let's go to the library, all the books out again. Summary board for babysitters. Just going to take everything immediately in sight for now. Assembly time approximately. Uh-oh, so you gotta make a thing. You gotta make a little card. Tommy. I like that letter thing, it's just staying there. How long have you been reading this? Has it been like 3 weeks and you're still reading Lonnie Learns Letters? You have not covered this material? I don't understand you, little Tommy. Well, I'm Captain Doomsday, the worst house ghost ever, and I look forward to entertaining you in the next video. Bye-bye.